Why does the Ethiopian Bible recount the creation of the world in periods of 49 years rather than the mainstream 6-day creation narrative?
Well, we're starting out strong with misinformation only in the first couple seconds. I have a copy of the Ethiopian Bible. Let's see exactly how long the days of creation took. Was it 6, like the Hebrew Bible, or was it a period of 49 years? The creation account in the Ethiopian Bible, just like any other Bible, it says God called the light day, and the darkness he called night, and there was evening, and there was morning one day. And this continues into the other days. You'll never guess, in Genesis 2:2 it says, on the seventh day God finished his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day, just like the standard Hebrew Bible. If you just do a word search in the Ethiopian Bible, you'll discover that 49, it's worded in this translation as 40 and 9 because it's a literal rendering, only appears once, and it appears in Leviticus 25 when the law is being given to practice the Jubilee. The Jubilee is the redemption every 50 years. So
the Ethiopian Bible uses a unique system of timekeeping. Instead of the mainstream biblical timeline, the Book of Jubilees measures history in periods of 49 years.
Now this creator is doing a little bit of sleight of hand. We started talking about the Ethiopian Bible, and now he's bringing up the Book of Jubilees, which is not even close to what we find in the Ethiopian Bible. The Book of Jubilees is just a late 2nd century, early 1st century midrash, a commentary on Genesis and some of the laws of Moses. It says in the Book of Jubilees, chapter 116, and he finished all of his work on the 6th day. All that is in the heavens and on the earth and in the seas and in the abyss, so on and so forth. And then, of course, he rests on the 7th day. So it's just not true that there's a 49-day creation account in the Book of Jubilees.
For example, the covenant between God and Abraham was established in the 20th Jubilee, and the Exodus took place in the 50th.
Again, just another flat-out lie. There simply could not have been 30 Jubilees in between Abraham and Moses. Abraham, on most timelines, lived roughly 2000 BCE, and the Exodus, according to 1 Kings chapter 6, must have happened in the middle of the 1400s, and that places about 600 years between the two of them. However, if you have a period of 30 Jubilees between the 20th and the 50th, you've got to do 30 times 49, which places Abraham roughly 1400 years prior to the Exodus, nowhere near the proposed 600 by the Bible.
But it gets even crazier. The Book of Jubilees provides exact dates for key events like the births and lifespans of significant biblical figures, all fitting perfectly within these 49-year cycles. This level of precision challenges the traditional, often vague timelines we know and suggests a highly sophisticated understanding of time by ancient scribes. The concept of Jubilees implies that time itself is a divine cycle, with each 49-year period marking a complete renewal. This idea reflects ancient beliefs that history repeats in patterns, but there's more. The Book of Jubilees also hints that these 49-year cycles are influenced by the stars and planets aligning with ancient astrology. This all suggests that everything in history happened and will happen in patterns of 49 years. It is like our realm might have been meticulously planned or manipulated by divine forces.
While it is true that the Book of Jubilees tries to shoehorn all the biblical events into significant years of Jubilee, it's also true that it just ignores most of the dates in the Bible as well. So it just invents its own dates. So any idea that there's these really precise dates that must be the working of God, it's actually just the working of a scribe who was willing to change the numbers that are actually given in the Bible.